Hello kids, I welcome you all once again. Today we are going to learn English of class 6, lesson number 1, and this is our second session. In our last session we have discussed about Patrick as he doesn't like to do his homework. Even we have discussed about the different commas like inverted comma and how it comes. So I think you have remembered that even nicely. As I am reading for you, you have to also be ready always with your textbooks. It's fine for you. Let's see what is next in the story. So, who said it's too boring? Who told this thing? Patrick feels too much boring in doing his homework. He played hockey and basketball. He loved to play hockey and basketball. Have you seen basketball? Yes, it is there in our school too. There is a basketball court and you have to just take your basket and put it in the net. Throw it into the net. It's a nice game. Okay? And Nintendo instead. Now what is Nintendo? Nintendo, it's a given over there. It's a type of video game. Look, whatever difficult words come across to you, underline them. Some meaning are given in your textbook, some aren't. As I taught you in class 6 or 5th. Even in 6th also we have learned in other subjects. As well as if you in your previous classes, you know that you have always carry dictionary with you. Whenever you come across any difficult word, just see from that dictionary. Don't use gadgets. Gadgets means mobile phones. Okay dear? Always see the word meaning through dictionary. Why? Because in dictionary you got to know many other meanings too. Therefore, who like to play hockey, basketball and Nintendo? What is a Nintendo? Nintendo is a type of a video game. So all three games are liked by Patrick. He enjoyed more playing with them. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. So his teacher told Patrick, look, do your work, do your homework. Otherwise, what will going to happen? You will not be able to learn anything. So you have to face a lots of problem. Because as today you are not learning, so what will going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow you won't be able to answer anything. When exam will come, how can you learn at that time? Today is the time. Actually, what you should do every day, whatever had been taught to you in the class, you should, when you return back to home, first complete the homework. It will take 1 hour, not more than that. Clear? After that, whether the homework is given or not given, it's your duty to pass 2 hours a day. How many hours? 2 hours. Divide the time. And daily, whatever you have studied in school, just do it again in your home books, the books which are available at your home. So if you study daily, so when the exam will come, what do you have to do? Only you have to just revise. You have already learned it. Now you have to just see that what is there in the lesson. And if you don't do daily study, if you don't take out time in a routine, so when the exam will come, nothing will be learned by you. Why? Because you cannot learn all the 7 or 8 lessons in one day. It is better impossible. So what do you have to do? You have to prepare your timetable daily. This was Patrick's mistake. As he enjoyed his game, he took out the time for playing hockey, basketball, Nintendo, but he never take out the time for learning. discussing this, that I am also advising you should do the learning work daily basis. Daily you should do, make a timetable of at least 3 subjects a day. Suppose Monday is there, so you should do what? English, GK and Gujarati. Now Tuesday, let it be mathematics, EVS and computers. Is that clear? Now Wednesday, change the subject. 2 should be the serious subject. Serious means which have lots of lesson in it. And 1 should be easy one. Easy one means the lesson which comprises 1 page or 2 page. Don't take any subject, oh, I'll do later. No, there should be no later. You should do on your everyday basis. That's why, as the teacher found that his student is not working, not learning, only he is playing. So, what did the teacher do? Teacher advises. Teacher told to Patrick, listen carefully. You have to pay attention towards your study. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to learn at the time of exam. Even if you don't going to study daily, you will not going to like the study at all. Always remember. Why? Because study you get it in school, but playing in school also and at home also. So, what you should never get rid of, it's your study data. I am advising you also. Not only your school books. If you have a time, just try to buy more books of other subject or read the newspaper. Why? Because you should have new ideas. From where we will going to have ideas? From the different story. Now where will you get the story? So from the books, from the newspaper, etc. Now let's see what had happened next. So his teacher told him that Patrick, you better do your work. Do your homework or you won't learn a thing. If you don't do your work, so you cannot learn anything. One new sign has come, which is there, this type of sign. What is this? This is called exclamatory sign. Exclamatory. Okay. Now where this type of sign will come? Actually, where there is certain change. Just say, wow, what a beautiful. Hey Patrick. Then Riya. Then Krishna. Karmavi. Supriya. So there is a kind of feeling that totally changes the emotion. As we say, it was beautiful. And then I say, wow, what a beautiful. It means there is some expression. So where there is any expression, any sort of feeling, at that moment we use exclamatory sign. Is that clear to you? Now you got to know about the new sign. And when you write something, when you write it down, any story or you learn, always see not only the words which are coming, the spelling, even you should observe where does full stop come, where does exclamatory come, this thing semicolon come, colon come. We will learn. This is called semicolon. This is called colon. Semicolon. This is called colon. Look, English cannot be completed without these signs. Okay, these signs are very important, so you must have the knowledge of the story as well as the sign. It will help you in writing form. Now let's see what is there next. So, and it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. Ignoramus, the meaning is also given over there that he doesn't like at all. Over there it's given ignorant person who lack education. Actually, ignoramus has taken the word from ignorance. Means you don't like something. was ignoramus. He doesn't like the homework. He doesn't like the studying process, the education. But is it fair, beta? If you don't like, then also tell to your teacher, ma'am, I don't like. Tell me the reason why. Then ma'am will going to counsel you up. She will give you the guideline. Or sir is there, then discuss with the sir. Or discuss with your parents. Then your parents can discuss with the teacher. Look, all the teacher have different solutions. But when ma'am can answer you or sir can answer you, when you ask the question. So, what kind of boy he was? He was a ignoramus child who doesn't like education at all. Let's see what had happened next. But would he do? He hated homework. Sir, but if he tried, so will he be able to do his homework? Though he did not like to do homework, but if he would have discussed, if he would have tried, so definitely he would be able to study. Actually, he did not discuss. He just leave that, oh, just get rid of, I don't want to do the homework. He thought that in his mind. But is it good, beta? No, this is ridiculous. We should never think in that manner. We should think that, hey, my friend is doing very nice. Why not I also doing that way? So always think positive. Never think negative that you can't do. There is no one in the world who cannot do anything. We can do whatever we want to do. Why? Because we are human beings. We are not animals that we cannot speak. We are not birds that we cannot be able to cook our food. God or nature has created us as a human being. So it is always says that nothing is impossible for human. What did I say? Nothing is impossible for humans like you as well as me. Just what we have to do, we have to just try. Try, never cry. What did ma'am says? Try, never cry. Let's see what had happened next. Now, then one day he found his cat playing with the little doll. Now one day, as Patrick was sitting in his room, he saw his small cat. Who was having a cat? Patrick was having a cat. And he saw that his cat was playing with something. What was that? It was a little doll. Who was having a little doll? Who was playing with a little doll? The cat was playing with a little doll. Let's see. As Patrick saw the doll in cat's hand, what did it do? The cat, the Patrick grabbed. Grab means take by force. Listen now, grab meaning is given anywhere? No, but it's a new word. So always have a habit of writing. Now write it down. Grab. It's given. Second last one. Grab means snatch. Or take away by force. Look, as this duster is over here, now I am going to grab it like this. With the force, you take something. So what did the Patrick do? Patrick grabbed the little doll from the cat. Okay. Now let's see what he has done. So as he immediately grabbed it away, to his surprise, it wasn't a doll. And as soon as he take the doll, he was surprised. Surprise, underline the word surprise. If you find a new word. Surprise means amazed. Surprise means amazed. the word which you find it difficult. Don't think that my friend has some other difficult word. No, always feel what you don't understand. Never ask other. Always believe in you. If somebody asks you who is more smart, so always believe that you are smarter. Who is smart? You. That are good, but you are very, very, very smart. Is that clear to you? So as soon as Patrick grabbed the little doll from the cat, he was surprised. He was surprised to see it wasn't a doll. Oh my God! If it is not a doll, then what it is? Let's check it out what it was. But a man of the tiniest size. What new word has come? Tiniest. What do you mean by tiniest? Means very small. So he was pretty surprised to see that the cat was not playing with the doll. The cat was actually playing with the tiniest. What? It was the tiniest size man. Is it possible that so tiniest man is there? Have you seen ever the tiniest man in your life? I haven't. Even tiniest people are also called elf. What other word we can use for them? Elf. Is that clear to you? So he had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches. So what did he do? He has taken as he was a man. So what did Patrick do? Patrick collected some soft material, some soft cloth from his home, wool. He has collected the wool. Wool, you know very well. How come? Because you have studied even in your science and in earlier classes in EVS also you have studied about the wool. Actually, wool is a very soft material. So he has taken that as well as breeches. Meaning is given over there. If you see that short trouser, you used to wear shorts, isn't it? Boy especially. Nowadays, whether you are a boy or a girl, everybody used to wear shorts. So he took short as well as wool just to cover the elf. Elf means the tiniest man. Let's see. So, and a high tall hat much like a witch. Oh, what do you mean by witch? Witch is a female of ghost. What is there? Witch. Underline the word witch. Female of ghost. Okay. So that elf, that tiniest man was having a hat like you used to wear in your birthdays. Have you seen? Look, I am drawing. This sort of hat he was wearing. So that you can see the picture. It is given in your book on the page number 8. There is a boy. Who is it? Patrick. And a cat. Thereafter there is a tiniest man. He yelled. Now who was having all these clothes? This thing Patrick saw. Patrick brain, no doubt. But actually this sort of thing that elf was already wearing it. Just see. So he yelled. New word again came. Write down the word. Underline the word. And listen. Whatever meaning I am telling you, try wearing some different kind of clothes. He shouted and said, "Oh God, somebody come and please save me. I'm scared of this thing. What it is? I haven't seen such thing in my life." Let's see. "Don't give me back to that cat." Then what did that tiniest man say? "Listen, listen, wait. Listen to me. Don't give me back. Don't return me to that cat. I don't want to go to the cat. I will grant you a wish." I will grant means I will complete. Write down the new word, grant. Even grant you can say give or provide. Look, if you, now who is speaking? Now the tiniest man is talking to Patrick, that to quiet. Now listen to me. Please save me from that cat. I don't want to go to that cat, and if you are going to save me, I will fulfill your one wish. I will grant you. I will fulfill your wish. Wish means whatever you demand. Whatever you will ask me, I will complete your wish. So for that, what do you have to do? You have to simply help me and don't allow me or don't allow the cat to take away me. Now let's see. I promise you that, and I am going to promise you. Promise underline. Promise means assure you. Means he is guaranteeing. Promise. Assure. So, who assure, who promise? Elf promised to Patrick that he is going to fulfill his wish. Let's see. Patrick could not believe. Believe, new word again come. Write it down, believe. Believe. Believe means trust. Patrick doesn't have the trust. How can he just wish me? How can he so much small in size? Very much tiny man. How it is possible? Let's see. How could Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. He won't believe. Is it possible? Then again, he thought, is it possible? Oh wow! If it will be possible, then I can do whatever we want to. Let's see. Then I am the luckiest person. Here was the answer to all his problems. So whatever problem meaning difficulties. Now he finally got the solution of his problem. Tell me what was Patrick's problem? The answer is Patrick's problem was his homework. Okay, now he got a solution. As that elf asked him to save from the cat, now elf is going to fulfill one wish of Patrick. So Patrick decided to save the elf, that is tiniest man. Let's see. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that is 35 days. If you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. So what did the Patrick demanded for? What did the Patrick told to the tiniest man? The Patrick said, look, I am ready to help you, but I have conditions, and my conditions are you have to complete my wish, and my wish is to complete all my homework. You have to do all my homework till my first semester, and it will take 35 days to complete my first semester. If all my work is done on time, then I am definitely going to get A. So now what teacher says study, study, study. So have you ever thought of what is the reason behind that? Actually, let me tell you. Have you seen around you the people begging, the poor people, so it's fine, small kids of the age of 5, 6, 7, 8 years. They start begging. They don't have proper food to eat. So, it is not, I am saying that your responsibility or my responsibility. But I personally advise you that you are getting a very good education. By this education, you can reach on top of the world. You will become something. So, beta, try to study for the reason that you can help others. Not just to earn money, just to make a smile on other face. So for that sake you have to study. Do you want that as you belong to India and India people or small kids just beg all around. You just go towards the city, on the traffic signal there are the beggars. They don't have meat to eat even. So if you got an opportunity to study, so study hard. Why you have to study? For two reasons. First reason, to have a big smile on other face, and second reason is to help someone. Don't think they are poor, they are begging, then why should I help? No, never think in that way. Always think that I should do. It is my duty to help to whom are asking for that. I hope this is quite clear to you. So why you have to study? This motto should be clear to you. There are the people in our country that they cannot educate their children. As they earn for their family, it is very difficult for them to work or to earn. People like there are plumbers, there are cobblers, they have to work with a very hard, sweepers. So they don't have enough money that they can educate their children too. But as you got the opportunity, your parents are educating you. So just study for you to stand somewhere, and one day you will become a person which can give happiness to many other people around you. So did you understand what ma'am is trying to tell you? Ma'am is trying to tell you that always be happy and try to make your surrounding too happy. And as what Patrick was doing, is it right or wrong? It will come next. We are going to think. Right now you think, is it correct that homework is given to you and you ask someone to complete it up? Is it good? Just